Is it working now? There we go. Hey everyone, how are we doing on this fabulous Wednesday? Audio issues abound. Apparently none of my music is coming through, which is always fun. I'm sure Windows has done something funky, but as long as the game comes through, then we'll be good. How are you, okayest? How are you, Steve? You were first. Congratulations. I need to find some way to celebrate that on stream. And Steve, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm playing Factorio. So, let us do this. Such a shame they missed it. Alright, let's continue. I'll take a free gifted sub. Yeah, I'm sure you would. That's a pretty good racket, actually, considering I stream twice a week. I think you'd very quickly go infinite. Alright, so, what the hell were we doing? I think we had a train set up, and our next concern was making sure that this was working correctly, right? That's what we were doing. Because... where is my train? Here it is. Getting loaded with iron, right? Cargo equals 2k. Can I see the cargo it has? It doesn't appear like it. How's the soccer team doing? I genuinely don't know. I'm pretty sure England probably is not making it anywhere, because England never does. Although, I mean, if we make it out of the group stages, that's historically good. Alright, so this is... the blueprint goes in my pocket? Oh no, it does. Oh. I still like it. Alright, is there a reason this ain't moving? Is what I'm trying to ascertain. Weight condition, greater than 2,000. That's the problem, greater than or equal to 2,000. Okay, perfect. That means football's coming home or no? Well, I mean, if they lose, football's coming home quicker than you think. So, that's the beauty of that chant. It can't be wrong. Alright, so I think what we have works here now. If fluids... yeah, I just simplified it. That's what I did. And honestly, I'm okay with that. What I need to do is get bullet out of box and into gun. How do I want to do that? Because there are a couple of places over here. I also need battery. That was the other thing I wanted to do. Accumulator, 5 batteries. Batteries take sulfuric acid. Right, okay. These biters worry me. Like a little bit. And these biters worry me a little bit as well. God, there's a lot of the little worms. That's annoying. Okay, so we need gun. Fairly certain we need our need of gun. So let's just set a couple up. Right? We can worry about how they're going to get bullets later. I mean, like, I could just set it up on a very, very slow loop with a transport belt. Is that stupid? I mean, because we have these guys here, obviously. As like a fallback position, and then we can have more? I don't know. Alright, well if I want bullets to come out of the boxes, we need to do this. Like this. And then we'll put them all on one belt, I think. I think that makes sense. We don't have many belts. Hello? Who is this? Alright, so we got that. So that's perfect. This is filling up. Did you get any oil at all? Did you get rid of any oil at all? Is maybe a better question. It doesn't seem like you stayed there. Step 1, get gun. Step 2, and then profit. Yep. Yes, this is correct. Twitch knows you. I get greeted with a Gordon Ramsay ad. Gordon Ramsay has ads? For what? just, just random clips from him as memes. Uber Eats. Gordon Ramsay is associated with Uber Eats. Alright, well, that's funny. Love that. Alright, so we'll have this go underneath the wall. And then we can just have it come out through here? I really don't know how I want to do this. Making fun of people making food at home? Yeah, he really is the opposite of Jamie Oliver then, huh? Perfect. You started fish 10 minutes before kickoff, you absolute donut. You fucking donkey. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out, honestly, the best way to do the bullet is with the robots, so I almost don't want to do this just yet. There was something in there about sea bass, he slapped onto the floor and I stopped paying attention after that. Oh, too many Animal Crossing, too much Animal Crossing PTSD? The amount of times I wanted to catch a new fish in that game, and it was just sea bass again. It was many. There were many occasions. What are you? I want that meme. I want the idiot sandwich meme, but I want it in the Batman like movie. Where is she? Like that. I want that, but what are you, an idiot sandwich? Alright, so I think what we need to do is we just need to get science going. That's really what we need to do. Go get him, Chief. Seems like this little two train system we got going on here is semi working. Yeah, I want to do the guns with the robots thing. I don't really want to have to do it with conveyor belts. It just feels so pointless. I want fidget spinners. That's really what I'm saying here. All right, so we have advanced circuits. What else do we need for blue? Sulfur and engine units. That was the other thing, right? Engine units. Well, we have green. We have red. We have advanced circuits. Steel plate, iron gear, and pipes. We have a lot of iron in here now, so that's good. You know what we probably should do is get that in the system. We can feed it into these guys that already exist if we want. Is there a better place for it, I guess, is the other question. We could have a fairly decent array right here. Like a two-piece array. And actually, if we rotate this to go down this way... Jump scare me with Gordon Ramsay. I would be quite terrified, yes. Gordon Ramsay sound redeem, Action Man sound redeem. I want a Ryan Scream redeem from one of our 7 days adventures. There was some good Ryan Screams. Look, I mean, if you want some of those, put them in the Discord. There's a suggestions channel. So if you want, put them there, and then I will try to remember, because being yelped at by Ryan it does sound rather hilarious to me. Who are you? Alright, so what are we doing here? We are doing... Why is there plastic on both sides of this? I'm not going to worry about it. It's not my concern. Alright, so it's my factory, but it's not my concern. So, we have some sulfur, we have some plastic. We need iron to be smelted. That's really the thing we need right now, and that happens up here. I mean, we could feed it down in here as well, because once all this iron is gone, none of this is getting supplied ever. But then again, we could just delete all of this and just have some of the iron output from here just go right there, and then we'd be fine. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. First things first, though. Let's get this iron in a place. Do we want to rotate this? I don't. But I also feel like we should. And I don't want to. Like, I really don't want to. You know, is that fair? I feel like that's fair. Let's try blueprinting it. Let's Control C, yeah. Let's try blueprinting this. Alright, perfect. How do I save it? How do I save it as a new blueprint? Okay. So now I have this. Can I rotate it? Oh my god, I can rotate it. Alright. So there's something to this. I could just place it right here. Now my front door is completely blocked. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll be responsible, I guess. If we must, and apparently we must. Alright, do I have explosions in a tube? Any explosions in a tube? No. Alright, fine. I'll do it myself. Oh, and Discord ceased to exist. Yes, I forgot you're not on Discord anymore, but of course. Ping me it then on the Steam chat. One day I will move over to Stoat. And then not just because I like saying the word Stoat. There's a dozen communities that said they were looking to move to Discord, but only one of them actually did. Honestly, like, I mean, I think a big part of it is just, it's a huge undertaking, and I don't do anything without researching it for far too long, and that's maybe a problem. That kind of leads to a level of paralysis, decision paralysis on my end, but I imagine it's a lot of that. Like, if this was what I did for a living, absolutely I would have done it already, because, you know, I would be doing this 40 hours a week, minimum. But because I just do it for a hobby, it's hard to dedicate that much time to it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like, I would love to, but priorities, you know? I simply must prioritize. Why did Discord do it? So Discord, I don't know if you remember at OKS, they had that thing where they were like, hey, what if we just started asking for all of your IDs and then stored them in a server that we can't keep secure? And obviously, everybody hated that. Everyone disliked that, Fallout 4 quotes. So, yeah, that didn't go down well. And it didn't go down well with me either. To the point that they said, alright, we won't do it right now. And then that was enough, because they were like, oh, we're not doing it right now, that was enough for me to go, okay, I will deprioritize this and I will do it later. Still want to do it, just, you know, again, if it was my full-time job, I would have already done it. Alright. How do I copy a thing? It's right-click? It's Q. It's Q! He knows. He knows. Perfect. Alright. Remove that one. Wait, why are we playing Factorio? I thought it was Dark Souls? No, it's Factorio? It's like this category says Factorio. The title says Science on Science. That's why I was like, oh, it's a shame they missed the stream because we're playing Factorio. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you thought we were doing. That Dark Souls thing is something I have rotating with everything else I've done. That is a critique that I did on my YouTube channel, as you can see right here. That's the Final Fantasy critique, the Outer Wilds critique I'm actively working on. Those are things that I do when I'm not streaming. And I like to remind people they exist because, you know, they're very cool and I enjoy doing them. But that is why there was Dark Souls on the television. I do need to actually get the Factorio thumbnail over here because I have a Factorio thumbnail. It's on the VOD channel, by the by. All the Factorio VODs are going to be going up on the VOD channel. Most of them already are. Alright, so I need to destroy this and move it. And frankly, I'm procrastinating, and I apologize. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just bite the bullet, break a crack a tooth, and do it. Alright. That's now out of the way. That's a mean word. That's... Can you even call that a word? Completely shuts down my ability to think, by the way, so thank you for that. My pockets are going to be so full of crap. I hate this. I said it. Shit. Fuck. Why is this so hard? Take your points. Take your points. I don't understand why it's so hard for me to just not use that word. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's streaming. You did it again. Streaming to, you know, a small audience for so long makes it so that you are so used to talking to yourself, right? And I think that has made it impossible for me to do these kinds of things because I'm... Fuck. God! Well, you can't all ban stuff at once. Limits need to be instituted by somebody. No idea who. Okay, like free money. Dark Souls Critique remembers the part in DS3 where you got there and said, "Remember Dark Souls?" Yeah, fuck. I do very much enjoy that. I still said it. I said it again. That's my favorite short that I've done. Was that one. How do I... Fuck. How does one take objects that they've removed from the system and put them back into it? Oh, you banned that too, huh? This is the shit that you are making me do, Steve. Alright? No one to blame but yourself. And Whiffle again. This is some form of hell, I think. Population me. Cooldowns might be the play, yeah. There's only one solution to this. Gonna be honest, I'm a fan of that. I might keep that around. Congrats, Steve, for 3-stream streak, mate. Thank you, thank you. Alright, blueprint time. Blueprint time. How does one blueprint? Here we go. This actually allows us to have more than one. He's a fan of it. I know. What you people are doing is basically saying, you know this thing that you've chosen to do for a hobby where you talk? What if you didn't? Basically impossible for me to do that. Okayest and Steve both did it. I've done nothing wrong? Then why do you sound so guilty? Alright, I'm gonna put this here. I think this works. Excuse me, I have done nothing. You were an accomplice. An assistant. Alright. And then I guess I'll just do that again. Can I access it again? I can. This is in the way. Well, isn't that a problem? I guess what I'll do... Shite. Well, I guess we're done now. I guess we are done. Hope you enjoyed, everybody. We're gonna stare at these blinking powered off lights until Steve thinks about what they've done. Alright, how do we want to do this? The guilty of enjoying the chaos you bring upon yourself. Guilty as charged. Yeah, I got a lot of time to think. These guns have no bullets, and these bullets have no guns. Guns are defenseless. I pressed the button. Alright. Walking. How do I... Can you run in this game? Can you sprint? Can you sprint? Well, I thought I was... So I forgot that if you zoom in on the map, you can start walking. Give me my points? No. Settings. Controls. Move. No, there's no sprinting. Alright, fine. I'll give you your points. It's just so I can play the game again. Frankly. Okay. Give me this. Put it here. And then here. I mean, I can move this. Like, I'm not beholden to that coal being there. Let's be real. So, do I need this blueprint in my pocket, or does it just stay here? I don't need it in my pocket, right? How do I delete it? What is this, cheating? I gave you your points back. You want me to still... Alright, fine. Fine. Seen Mecha Chameleon? I have. It looks very fun. If I had enough people to play it with, I would play it. 1000%. But that's definitely a kind of thing where you need, like, 10 people in a call. And I just don't know that. I just don't know enough people. Move with belts? Oh, actually? Okay. New challenge unlocked. New challenge unlocked. Don't move. Can you play Factorio without moving? Okay. Alright, fine. We'll do this. I didn't even think about that, because I forgot you move on belts, don't you? Alright, hand is not on the keyboard. So, I guess I need it to be for this. A blue insert. My weapon is a blue inserter. I can't kill people with that, but sure. Ah, it wouldn't let me use it as a weapon. That's a shame. Alright, let's carry on. I need this, and then I need this. $60 stream streak. Yeah, sorry, I have been absent. So I prevented your progress. I do apologize. I cannot believe that rhythm. Astounding. Give you back your points? No, you chose this. You chose this. Can I make enough fast inserters? It looks like maybe. I mean, I have a lot of yellow inserters because I picked all this up, didn't I? Alright. You know this game better than me, Steve. You should know what is and isn't possible. Right here, right here. Close, close. Delete this. But yeah, thanks for 60 streams, Rhythm. That's insane. How are you, by the way? Have you been keeping up with the World Cup or nah? I think I remember you said that last time. You said you probably weren't going to, but okay. So I guess I have to do this. That is not what I wanted. Alright, well, we'll just make the most of this, I guess. Shit. This is really difficult, guys. I don't think you understand how hard this is. Alright, there we go. Didn't mean you, that's life, but since you go 2 times a week, that's 35 weeks now with breaks. That is true. That's getting on damn near, like... we're getting close to a whole year, which is kinda crazy. So thank you for that, man. Try looking if there's any random lobbies or something that will apparently run on anything that can run DX11 or 12. $6, considering it pretty hard and trying to decide if it qualifies an impulse buy and something I'll never play again after a few months. Probably, because... Here's the thing, I feel like a game like that really depends on the people playing it, right? That's why I haven't bought it, because, again, I don't really know enough people that I could reliably get into a lobby to be able to play it. And obviously I'm not being invited to any lobbies either, so, you know. Uh-oh. We're leaving behind. We're leaving some behind. Alright, give me this. It's definitely slowing me down, so congratulations on that. There we go. I'm glad I blueprinted this, though, because this would just take even longer otherwise. Cannot reach. Right, yeah, that I forgot about that. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there without being able to move. Oops. Oh, so you can actually destroy the blueprint if you're just bad at video games. So that's good to know. Perfect. Keep going. This almost certainly has to be a challenge that someone's done already, right? I feel like it has to be. Alright. But if not, it is kind of hilarious. I feel like you'd get real good hot swapping and like picking up after yourself after a while. Or you'd build in like little travelators like you're at an airport into your base so you could get around easier. Ah dear. Just like unbind WASD and hope for the best. Where are my points? What points? What points are you hoping for? You told me to choose my weapon. I chose it. And the game said, No. I still tried. Still tried my damnedest. Just have to be a bit more careful next time. Alright. Alright, fine. I'll give you your points. Should open world to your viewers? Oh, for Mecha Chameleon? It's not a terrible idea. I just don't know if I have. Again, like, I feel like you need 10 people, right? I guess maybe you don't. Because it's, oops. Couldn't reach the last one, I guess. Because, you know, it's largely asynchronous, right? It's 1v however many are in the lobby. So I guess maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. The other thing is time, right? Like, you know, I work full time, so I can't really just suddenly decide to do that. I think everything else has been powered off while I've been doing this, so let's just turn it all back on. Time is always going to be the kick in the pants. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, really, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Okay. I think we're getting there. There's that. All of this. Last but not least, that guy. Okay. Can I make more of these? I can. Make a couple of normal splitters. Like this. I need to get over here, so take me up. Take me across. Sorry, take me across. Hello? There we go. It's really hard to tell where I am on the tiles. Can you let me in game so that I can help you? You already helped me. See how helped I am? I feel so helped. Alright, so obviously I don't need these now. So I can kind of go like this. Move me out of the way. And then, do we just split like right here into it? I think we do. Shit. Sorry, I had to walk. Well, actually, I can walk now. It's not illegal. But that would have been a disaster because I forgot to fix that. Alright. Okay, I did the whole build mostly. No, I mean actually. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's get the coal figured out. Can I pick this whole thing up? I can. That's surprising. Alright, can I make a couple of iron chests? I can. Alright, so what we can do now is we can get iron chest right here. Blue inserter right here. Iron. Stop ignoring my quest. You're not coming to the game. This is a single player game for me right now. If Ryan ever is like, hey, do you want to play this multiplayer? The answer will immediately be yes, absolutely. But obviously that hasn't happened yet. Alright, so I think that's that. Everything is now connected. This world has been connected. So now we have all of this, and what we really just need... well, again, like Steve, if I had more time, you know, maybe a Factorio with viewers would be hilarious, but again, I have to kind of, you know, use my time very efficiently. You know, if I want to play Factorio, I'm just going to have to play it. If I want to play a multiplayer game, it's probably going to be with Ryan on a Thursday. Alright, and then as far as these copper plates, how do I put them into the system? I guess I could put them in literally here, right? This is probably a good place for them. Give me this. Like this and like this. That's what I'm thinking. Then it will be on both sides of the belt. Like this. You have plenty of time? Ah, if only. I wish I had plenty of time. Alright. So this will now be full O stuff. Give me this. Put that right there. Alright, perfect. Look at that. Flawless even. Alright. We now have plates, copper plates. So that didn't take too long, except that it took forever. You are missing a thing. Anywhere else that's missing one? It doesn't look like it. Now we're just missing copper? Ow. Wait, how are we missing copper? We should have so much. Why are we not getting any? Just because the earlier ones are still grabbing it, I suppose? Yeah. I guess that's a problem. Several of the videos I watched only had 4-person lobbies. You watched a few... Oh, sorry, Rhythm, I missed this. You watched a few matches, saw the 1000 WC match with Japan and Tunisia? What's the 1000 WC? I'm not sure what WC is in this instance. And that's on me, for sure. I should know. Alright, so coal. Coal can now go down the bottom of this, because these aren't going to be any longer, I don't think. We already have it right here. Like this. I don't want to get it over there. Because this is my drive into the base, and I could just move it, I'll warrant. You're meant to have a total of 30 electric miners for a full belt. That is true, and I don't think I have that, because I just didn't do that, basically. That's the main reason, is I just didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 12. That's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so I do, technically. I have 31. Now I have 30. Something about this isn't working right, and that's fine. We'll live with it. I think it's just taking a while for these to fill up so that then the excess can get around them. I think that's all it is. But anyway, coal. Because that coal is going to run out eventually. We have coal up here. We could just run it up here into it. And that's probably better. If I'm thinking about it, it's probably ideal. I don't know. Can't put copper on the belt. One of the first copper smelters can't... Wait. Oh, you're right. Oh, because I deleted it. Yeah. Thank you. Inventory's full of copper. Who would have expected? Alright. I guess give me a wooden box. The solution to all of life's problems. Fill it with iron ore. Okay. Now what? That'll work eventually. I need another blueprint, I guess, right? I need another one of these, and I want it to go right here. Right up against it. Big electric pole is in the way. I can't just place it around it? Can I force place this? Question answered. I can. He did. Alright, so now this can be iron. In fact, we could double dip. You dipped the chip, you took a bite, and you dipped again. Like this. Now this could both be iron. Which I kinda like the idea of. And then also, if I do this, well, I guess I want the iron to flow this way anyway. This is where everything is that uses iron. I think that's good. So what we can do is, we don't need a splitter here anymore. We can literally just pick up all this coal. That tree is gone. It's gone. Like it was never there. And then we can just do this. Like that. And then how do I want to get coal up there? I think taking it from this belt might be the best way, honestly. But I'm not Sure. I mean, because I do want it in this region up here. I could just split literally right there. Which is an idea. Or I could split here. I'd have to split it before this, obviously. The other thing I could also do is just change this ever so slightly. Will it pick up from this side of the belt or no? If they stay there forever, that's hardly the end of the world. And then what I can do is I can have this come this way. Like this. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. Train sucks? Nah, train's awesome. This is not in the way of this, which is great. I'm gonna have my little X object here. Give myself some space to work with. Of course, getting here is an issue. Because I want it on this side. Can I flip these? Is that possible? I mean, it is, right? It's not... You know, you can hold left click with underground belts and it automatically places as far as possible. Oh, just like with power poles. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I do know that, but I sometimes don't do it because sometimes I don't want to go the full length. I guess I did that whole way, but still. In my mind, I was genuinely thinking about not doing that. I guess I'll just do something very silly. Why is this not connecting to this? That's why. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I could just fix this. And maybe I should just fix this. Like here, there. I'm just picking it up. I was going to be like, oh, what if I reverse it so all the coal goes in, and it's absolutely not worth it. Oh god, there's coal all over the floor. Alright, well. Spillage, aisle 3. Alright, good. Flawless. Without fault. With issue, but without fault. Alright. And then I want this guy. Like that. Coal! It floweth. So, now, the only issue is that all this coal needs to be emptied before we do any of this. So here's what we do. We simply move it. We simply put it right there. Or right here, even. Maybe that's a better place for it. Iron chest. Fast insert. Coal. Alright. Now we should be able to hook this up. And we should be good. Probably. Hopefully. I will be right back. Don't let me die. Don't let me die, chat. Alright, I am back. Fed the cat, but also my wife wanted to show me this absolutely enormous lizard. We saw it yesterday morning on our garden wall, and it's huge. Like, actually, probably about, is it a foot, like from head to tail? I think it might be. Very big lizard. Just hopping around between walls, like wall running like Spider-Man. Kinda awesome. And yeah, very cool. Alright, and thank you for not letting me die. Although, I guess I can't thank Laguna for that. I'll just have to thank everyone else. Okay, so petroleum gas. So this is stopped not because trains suck. I just want to put that out there. It says not stopped because trains are bad. Trains are too good. Like, we are full on iron here, right? Are these all full? Yeah, we're full on iron. We're also full on oil. So, because neither of these are empty, this just won't leave. Because trains are too good. Trains are too good. So, you know what I might actually do? If I can set up each train to say... Or time passed. 2 minutes? Whoa. There was a terrible second I really thought I was going to get run over and died. Okay, so, or time passed of 2 minutes. That'll keep things flowing. You can't ban 2 words at once. You cannot. Well, technically you can, but I guess not with that attitude. I'll let it happen this once. Okay, wait, let me cook then. Let him cook. Jesse, it's time to cook. I guess the question I have is, can I reach it across all of this? No? Alright, that's exactly what I needed to know. So what I'll do then instead is something like this. This is too wide. So that would be there, so I'd put it here. How do I delete a blueprint? En masse. Nope. Hold right click. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be the solution, but yeah. Am I dumb? I fear the answer may be yes. Here's the thing. the power reaches across? Alright. So, power poles. Are they automated? Do I have another segment of coal? Not nearby. Uranium? Okay. Oh, there's some over there as well. 5 million, 2.3. 4.3. Okay. So coal is an issue then. Because I'm pretty sure this is it. So that's the next thing that we have to do. Medium electric poles need cable, which we have. Iron sticks, which we technically have. And steel, which we don't. There's a problem with taking a week off from games like this, is that then you forget everything. So we have iron plates, we can turn that into steel. We have copper, we can turn that into wire. We have iron plates, we can turn that into sticks. So I guess that's just what we need to do. We have this space down here. Let's use it. Factory must go quickly, not slowly. This is true. Unfortunately, the one piloting that is me. So I need this. Is there any reason to get the small ones automated? Not really. Everything's just going to be medium poles then. Right, well I just made that, so happy days. Not what I wanted to do. Steel, steel, steel. 5 iron plates in a furnace. Do I have electric furnaces yet? Does not seem like it. Faster and more flexible furnaces. Needs blue. Okay. I can make some blue in my pocket. But I need more advanced circuits for that. I'm kind of losing track of everything I need to do. I do need to get the iron sorted though. This is kind of important. So it's good that I'm doing it now. That's 19, that's still not quite enough. What are we missing? Engine units? Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of crazy that this is supplying my entire factory with steel. Like, that's not that much. But apparently it is. Apparently it is enough. Alright, so this would be a furnace anyway. Engine unit needs steel cogs, which we have. And then pipes, which we also have. And we have automated as well. Over here. But yeah, I think we just need to get more of the basics automated, which we somewhat have been doing. There we go. Like getting power poles automated makes a lot of sense. That's why I'm doing it now. I would prefer to do that with electric furnaces. That way I don't have to, you know, take all of that coal, basically, and just route it down there just for that. It would be quite annoying. Allegedly, I only need 30 chemical science, but I feel like that's a lie. I feel like I'm being lied to. It takes 2 engine units, huh? Expansive. Alright, so anyway. I guess we have coal right here, so let's just use it, right? We can just use it. It's going this way? Apparently, okay. What if I just do this then? That. And then what we can do is like this. Like that. Okay, so now we have this. We can take some steel furnaces. We can just run it across like this, right? Yeah, that's all we need to do. We don't need to do any fancy splitting or anything, because we just want this. Then we just need power, ironically. Actually, I can just do this, but then power doesn't flow out, right? So I do this. Make more power poles, of which I can make a few now that I picked up some stuff. Put this at the end of the thing. Like this, like that. That should be enough, right? But let's just do a little more. It can't hurt. Like this. Okay. Perfect. And then like that. Give me this. We have steel! So now that we have steel, what else can we make out of steel? I need this. I need steel. Everything. Everyone! Alright, it's everything. So, rails we can automate now. Down here somewhere. Somewhere down here. I don't know quite where. I love this little automation setup where it makes exactly the amount of assembly machines. I don't know how I manage that, but I love it. What are you, a kleptomaniac? No. No. I don't steal everything that isn't nailed down when I play Skyrim. I don't make my first port of call in Skyrim Riverwood and steal all of the steel bars and iron bars and everything in the shop. I need steel sounds like a cry for help for me. No. It's a mission objective, or whatever corporations call it. It is a quarterly goal. How are you, by the way, Lauren? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week. So I need steel, and I have steel. I have stolen. I am good. So now I have stick, I have cable. I can also make more cable. And more stick. I shall make more stick. Alright, so let us do that. I want... This is the messy part of the factory, because I want it to be. I guess it doesn't have to be though, right? Like we can be better than this. And we should. This is silly. There's a better way of doing this, right? Yeah. Ta-da! I figured it out. Okay, good. Now what? Okay, take this. Stick. So how many stick does it need? That's the question. If I come into here and item to stick, and then I look at this, it takes 4 sticks for every 2 steel plates for every half a second. I'm not too worried about efficiency here, because again, like, I kind of just want it to exist. So maybe what I'll do, like, it can just fill up over time when I'm not here, just like all of these. Maybe what I will do is just have this be the steel quarter where all of the steel is made. Bring it over here, somewhere like this, and I'll just make it over here. I have stick already. I can also make more stick. Like that stick up there is for my personal use. I could see that. What am I personally using stick for though? If not medium electric poles, right? Get rid of that. All right, I set no limit on this, which I'm starting to see was a mistake, and I would like to apologize for I have sinned. All right, so do this, blue, that way, and stick. Pick this up. Pick those up. Okay. We've reached a problem, as we typically do when trying to do this. We've run out of room. Oh, there's a solution. And it's so simple. It's so foolishly simple. I can't believe I haven't done this yet. Just literally do that. Alright, perfect. And it looks fantastic as well. Alright. It does. Believe me. Why don't you believe me? Alright, so I need medium poles. Copper cables we have. I could even just take this and then, you know, make more. And I think I shall. Like that. Beautiful. Alright, we're now making more, which is great. The only problem with this is it merges with that, which is not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. We have our steel, we have our iron. We need our other stuff. Other things of things. You know what I like about Polar Bear is that he's just so eloquent. Alright, so what we need is iron rods, steel, which can come down here, like this, and cables. Which we could genuinely just do this. Oh, it's just, it nearly works too. I guess I'm just moving it all up one then. Or we're moving it down one. Even better. Right. Perfect. And then this will be steel. So if I just do this... Nope. If I just do that, we now have steel. Steel is also flowing through here, so we can use it down here somewhere potentially. And then there's just sticks. Banned efficient building? I don't know what about this looked efficient to you, but thank you. I must away a break of day. Well, I wish you good luck on your travels, Laguna, and thank you very much. All right, we now have stick. So now we have pole. We have power poles being made. There is no way to remove said power poles from the building, but it's okay. I have a plan. It's literally just take it and put it in a box. That's the whole plan. Like, I'm sorry if it sounded like there was like anything more to this plan than this, because there isn't. Enable or disable if medium power poles equals 150. Connected to 12. Turns this entity on. Okay, so less than 150. And where do you come from? May I ask? Masakai! How the hell are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm Polar004. I'm not allowed to build efficiently right now. You can thank Laguna Fox for that. I've been playing Factorio for the first time, and as you can see, it's going spaghettily. So yeah, I hope you're doing good. Staff holidays, so I had the day off. Oh, nice. And was that day spent, you know, entirely in the walls of Factorio? Because if so, then that is a day off well spent, in my opinion. I thought I dealt with this. I guess it's back from outer space. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need to think, and I'm really bad at that. I do have a semblance of a life outside of video games. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. But, I mean, but if only, right? If only we could. Well, thank you for the raid, Massacre. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are enjoying your day off. Also, I don't know if you are aware, but you have a train station in your honor. Massacre 72 Tons Mining Corporation. We have Laguna Fox Base Stop, Rhythm Twine Crude Industries, the okayest oil you can mine, and then your base stop, where we get most of our iron now, which is great. All right, so this should still be working, and it is. Give me those. Give me those. Put those back. All right, we now have so many power poles. I should never need again. I should never want for power again. I can download my power. I can download additional RAM. Alright, so... Yes. 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 Indeed. Correct. Absolutely. But of course. Every now and then I like to pretend I'm one of those characters in an RPG that has to respond every time you talk to them. And they only recorded like 12 voice lines for them. Like, some of... I can't remember. There was one I used to play back when I was a kid, and it was enough to drive you mad. Just the fact that these characters would say the same lines for the entire game forever. Just the same things again and again and again. This is a lot easier now that I can actually walk instead of having to move via conveyor belts. Probably shouldn't have mentioned that, but hey. Oh, shite. Isn't efficiency a curse word in the same class as the F word? Not here. Not here. Just because we just don't hear it enough. You know, like, it's hard to fear a word that you almost never hear spoken aloud. Or see represented on screen. So, we don't really fear it. We don't have any fear of it. There we go. Research me a smelter worthy of Mordor. Please. Alright, so we have that now. Now what? I need everything. I need a lot of these. Inserters, that's what I need. Do I have a storage of them anywhere? That would be intelligent, so no. I think I did have a storage of them at one point. Do I have fast inserters? No. Alright, I do need to get better at automating all this crap. I'll take those, just to have them. This is empty now, so you can pick that back up, so that's great. We have a little overflow of transport belts, which is ideal. And oh my god, we have fast transport belts. Good. Good, good, good. I guess I will just have a little box to fill with these guys. Just two. Just two should do. That should be enough. Like, honestly, we probably don't need much more than that. There we go. So where are you in Factorio now, Master Guy? What are you working on, I guess? What are you working towards? Because right now I'm desperately trying to get to blue science and also kind of, you know, preempt some of the supply issues I'm going to have. Because like I'm running out of iron. Like I only have 100,000 left, so I went down here and I got this 10 million batch ready with a train. I need oil, so I got this oil station here and this oil station there. And now I'm just trying to kind of integrate all of this into my life. And it's not going terribly. This is all going to be iron, I think. Go, always believe in your soul. Keep going. There we go. Alright, we're getting there. There we are. Little by little. I can't wait till we have blue science and then robots to do this for me. Alright, am I missing anything anywhere? Nope. Just the hookup. Alright. So how are we doing this? Right? Because we need coal. We also need iron. Oh yes, I do want to. Can I do this from the map? I don't have radar over there. Oh, I'm so sad. I guess I'll drive over there and do it. Building out your 12th of 35 planets in Planetary Pioneers. That's good. So is that an overhaul for the DLC? I feel like I asked you this last time, and I'm sorry that I have the memory of a goldfish. But yeah, that 12th of 35. Are they all the same size as like this Factorio as well? I mean, I think this is infinite technically, but are they quite massive, I guess, is what I'm asking? I assume the answer is yes. Car. There it is. Yeah, it's a mod for the DLC. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that. I'm pretty sure you said that last time, and I'm sorry. I feel like I am being lied to. Am I being lied to? So, this says... Oh, 250. It's 30 seconds. Oh, well, never mind. I can't do this by hand. Are we crazy? I'm lying to myself, I guess. That's what I've discovered. Well, okay, fine. One must set up an on-screen alert for this. Else one forgets. One forgets that it's active. There's a mod pack that does not require the DLC to play more than the base panel on it. It's called Space Exploration. Sounds quite awesome. Nearly lost the car. Haven't played the DLC. Me neither. Handcrafting science is only really viable in the early game. One was hoping that one could... Fuck. One was hoping that one could handcraft them to maybe get one of the blue sciences, but... 'Twas a fool. 'Twas a fool's errand. How did that happen, do you reckon, Steve? I guess you should just keep wondering, then. The creator of Space Exploration was hired, yes, to create the Space Age DLC. You did say that. Basically a fan project by a guy who got tired of waiting for space. Very good indeed. I guess you should keep wondering. God damn it. Alright, fine. I made it 3 minutes this time. I made it better than last time. Okay, so I feel like this is actually silly. Right? Like, I want this to work. I want this to be like, oh yeah, look at this cool thing you can do, but I mean, I don't need to do this here. I don't need to, like, load balance on this end, or do I? I mean, I don't have the space. As was mentioned, handcrafting science packs after red is not really a viable solution since they take exponentially longer to craft. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm realizing. I do have automation ready. I just want to fix the iron problem first because I need so much iron to make the engines that I want to kind of get this iron from this train working, because then that way the oil doesn't get stopped either, you know? That's kind of what's distracting me right now, because there's always something. There's always something that's distracting me. Also, by the way, anyone who is new here, if you want to see how the journey with this Factorio first playthrough has been going, I have them all up on the VOD channel for you, if you please. And it's been a fun one. I've been loving it. Does someone want to do a double, maybe triple word band with me? No. Don't team up. Don't Avengers Assemble, by the way, with Steve. I know that it makes sense to do so, since, you know, they have the name, but please don't. So anyway, is load balancing this really worth it? I guess it is. Okay, we have the stuff. Let's just do it. Right? I am Steve. Yes. Yes, you are. See? Learning more about yourself every day. Alright, so I need... I don't need to be cooked. I'm already overdone, alright? I am overbaked. I am overbaked and tired. Please don't. Alright, so I need stuff and things. And I need to put those stuff and things in a place. And that place is my pocket. There we go. I don't have splitters automated. How dost one automate a splitter? Alright, where is it? Gear, circuit. So gear, plate, circuit, transport belt. Plate, circuit, transport belts. Well, they figured it out, but there are simpler solutions to load balance the output from wagons. Really? Because, okay, so the reason I did this, right, was this way they all kind of, it's not perfect, but they all kind of feed into each other, and then going they all kind of become, you know, load balanced at the end. And I couldn't think out a better way to do it with 6 in and 6 out. You're gonna have so much fun automating blue splitters. Well, I'm hoping eventually I'll just start moving all of my, like, personal automation down here. I might automate blue splitters for science, though, right? Doesn't one of the sciences need that? Blue splitters... No. It's just used there. Okay. Plate, circuit, inserter. Oh, that's not that hard. Blue splitters isn't even... Oh, blue splitters! Oh, God. Yeah, never mind. I've changed my mind. Take me off. Okay. So I need gears and plates, of which I have both. So I could just run this down here, and I think I should. I think I should absolutely do that. I would like to apologize to everybody watching, not for any particular reason, just in general. All right, I need to get this copper out of my pocket. It barely works for the wagon split. Yeah, I assumed. I know, it's not perfect. It basically kind of does the thing. And that's all I need right now. The issue you'll run into is that the first wagon of all will not completely fill 6 lanes of furnaces. One wagon barely keeps 1 lane going. Even with this? Because each of these chests holds 1,600. Are we talking about fast belts? Because right now I just have slow belts, so I have, you know, 30-ish smelters. So if I did fast belts, I would need 60 smelters. The scale does terrify me. Not gonna lie. So I guess you're saying don't bother load balancing the output from a wagon because it's going to feed one smelter array and then just leave it at that. That somewhat makes sense to me. Alright. This and this. So we're just going to copy this setup quite literally. Fantastic. And then this is now transport belts. And then those transport belts are going to be turned into splitters. We need electronic circuits, which we have. If I do the one here, does it get to the other side? No, of course it doesn't get to the other side. Alright, I'll bring it down here then. Once again, I would just like to apologize to everyone. Literally every person. If that's okay. How am I going to get this in there? Belt on the far right only splits with the belt next to it. Yeah, that's kind of... This splits here, which... Well, no, but doesn't this split here, which splits here, which splits there? Doesn't it split all the way down? Shouldn't it, like, stagger like this? So splits into here, which splits into here, which splits into here, which splits into here, which splits into there? Whoops. I'm going for... Sokovia is going for a ride. Sorry, I was going for a little journey. Don't worry too much about spoiling, because this game has a trillion things in it, and, you know, if you spoil one of those trillion, there's still 100 billion other things. Or 999 billion other things, if you will. And also, let's be real, I'm going to forget it. So, you know, maybe overestimating my cognitive prowess a little bit. Alright, so I want this. I want this. And it is not grabbing them because this is the wrong place. Great. Because I don't need this. I'm a damn fool. This does need iron plates, though. Which is a problem. How do I want to do this? Both ends only go to 2 belts. But there's splitters all the way down, right? Like, so this splits here. So this is distributed along these two. This one is then distributed along these two. This one is then distributed... I don't know. Both ends only go to 2 belts. I mean, you're probably right. I don't understand it because I'm a fool. Like this. Like this. That. And then like this. Why am I not getting alert sounds? Hey, Warbite, thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Why am I not getting alert sounds? Everything should be outputting to the headphones I'm using. Windows, audio. Didn't see the first splitters? Oh, okay. Burgers and fries. Who are you and where do you come from? May I ask? How are you, burgers and fries? How the hell are you doing? hope you were enjoying your Factorio session. What are you playing? Where are you? And who are you? By the way, to everybody who's just joining, thank you for jumping in on the raid. That's very kind of you. I'm PolarBear0084. I stream a variety of games right now. That's Factorio. And this is my first playthrough. And if you want to catch up on the earlier segments of this... Whoops. If you want to catch up on the earlier segments of this playthrough, I have a VOD channel. I am uploading them there. So you can check out, so you don't miss any of the, well, poor decision making, right? Frankly. I mean, I was like, hey, let's have a nice, neat thing with all of the things, and then just turn it into spaghetti madness on a whim. And that's what I've done, and I'm sticking to it. So we're literally thousands of hours in this game. I fear that I am someone who will eventually have thousands of hours in this game, and I'm excited for it, to be honest. So are you playing the DLC then, Burger? Are you space? Are you a spacer? Do you space? Gotta go to space. You know what? Let's be less foolish, but also more foolish. Yeah, that's more foolish. That is calling. Have a good stream. Have a good night's rest, Masakai. Thank you again for the raid, mate. I appreciate it. Not playing space, playing a bunch of mods. Ooh, very nice. Mods do seem to be the way to go. Alright, so I'm going to do this, and then just because I can, I'm doing this just to kind of get... just to get kind of familiarity with the cable system. Splitters! Now if there's less than 100, it will do, and if there's more, it won't. I know I've done the same thing twice, but it makes me feel happy. Alright, we have splitters automated, and I am happy. 300 hours. 200 hours? You have over 400 hours on Steam. Oh, okay. Individual save with thousands of hours? My gosh. Do you eventually just, like, cover the screen? Like, when you zoom out, is it just lines as far as the eye can see? Because that does sound kind of awesome. Mods disable getting Factorio achievements, so be careful if that's something you like getting. Oh, okay. I mean, for a first playthrough, obviously, I think I already am overwhelmed and underprepared. So, yeah. But if I ever do mods, I probably should. Give me more splitters. Okay, we've now automated the slow splitters, but not the fast ones. Gears and more electronic circuits. Unwittingly, I was actually semi-intelligent with this setup. Semi-intelligent, mind. Gears. So I need these gears. These ones. These ones right here. As you wish. Alright, there we go. Flawless, even. Fantastic. With no notes. Everything's perfect. Don't look at it. Give me the red into here, and then I would say enable if we have less than 100 of the splitters. First playthrough should be vanilla anyway. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so sorry. What did you say about trains? We got raided and I missed it. Let me scroll back. Most players use dedicated trains, one for iron, one for copper. Having a train with multiple materials overcomplicates the loading and unloading of the wagons. Yeah, well, I may have run into that, Matt. I might have already encountered that. That's okay. I might have encountered that with my face. So, yes, I am very aware of that. Most unfortunate truth. And then like this. And then like that. I love that I can walk through buildings. That's so nice. Oh, and then like this. Here's the thing. If I just remove this, I can then have another one, right? No? Stick. Perfect. And then I can now have another one, right? Yeah. Alright. That should solve the circuit problem. You're gonna be told so much how great drones are. Love them to death or don't use them at all. Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. You have no idea. There is something in Dyson Sphere program known as only the fidget spinner. My obsession with the fidget spinner is the stuff of legend. Drones will be used en masse. So, we need to set up at least this array. At least this. Because then this starts unloading, this starts moving again. That's really what we need. Okay. Okay. Thoughts. Let's have a couple. Oops. Terribly inefficient, but at least it looks cool. We should probably automate the fast belts as well. We only have the slow belts. At least for underground, right? Right. This is the problem we're running into, is just need to kind of go back and automate everything we forgot to do earlier. Gears and regular belts. Heard and understood. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. I did? I don't remember saying that. Alright, fine. Take your money. Take your money and leave. Okay. So. Now we have that. This needs a lot of gears. Let's upgrade it. Like this. Now run! Run while you still can. You didn't say before that sentence, get tricked? Technically, I don't have to do anything. Alright, fine. Devious, devious, devious individual. Okay. Very upset. So, we have everything automated now. We have slow belts, fast belts, slow underground, fast undergrounds, slow splitters, fast splitters. Just have my tactics. Alright, Sun Tzu. Why don't you write about it? Like a lot. Write a massive book. How many splitters do I have on me? Not enough. Let's just get a whole stack. Put the rest away. Like that. And same here. Whole stack, put the rest away. So now what? Now we have enough things, right? I think that's kind of what we were stuck on. We just didn't have enough objects. Now we have more. And life is good. Hold on. If you want to do that. We are very much running out of iron, though. Are you seeing this? This is not enough. Now that everything's churning a bit more, we probably don't have enough power either, to be honest with you. I didn't grab any fast underground belts. I request the swift deliverance of death. Alright, let's walk over here. There it is. Okay, now we can go back. We are not keeping up on gears. That much is clear. A little bit concerning, but it's probably fine. We definitely need to get coal going for sure. But one disaster at a time, right? Like we can only go so fast. So give me this. Okay. This is not balanced at all. Why are they all only on the left? Is it because of the splitters? Or the inserters, I mean? It must be, right? How very strange. Alright. This will head over in this direction. We need coal as well. And if we do need coal, we shall grab it from here. Like so. Fantastic. Okay. I mean, this seems to work. This seems to work quite well. I guess I could have these kind of feeding into each other. Like, the output is probably different from the input, right? Because the input, all of the miners put in on both sides of the belt, whereas this obviously needs to be modified. It's definitely balancing almost all the way, which is something, I guess. What if I do this, and then this, and then this, right? Like that. Does that basically do the same thing? I feel like it kind of does. Yeah, it definitely seems to. I still don't think it's ideal. I think it's still kind of going in on both sides, on only one side of the belt. This is doubling up though. And actually this is doubling up now. Obviously it doesn't matter, it's still only emptying on one side, but this does seem to fix the problem somehow. Not entirely sure how. But I'm going to take it and run away. How's that? How's that for a plan? I think it's a great plan. Alright, so we have some iron. That is something. I need this iron to join over there. All of those are in the way, so let's do this. I guess go around? I guess we go around. We go around. Oh, it actually picks up all of... Oh, that's really nice. It picks up all of the belts in between when you do an underground belt. That's pretty good. I like that. There we go. We should absolutely be doing this instead. And we can. No, this isn't right. Like this. Like that. There we go. That should balance. And then of course we have it split here anyway, and then split quite a few more times, which means I guess each time it's getting split, it's getting halved. Which doesn't appear to be ideal. So maybe we make this double quick. Make this double quick. This double quick, and then this double quick. There we go. Because we're getting iron from multiple places, so we will have a lot of iron to use. I think this makes sense. Oh, and it just upgrades the whole thing? Oh, this is a good game. This is a good game. This game is good. This game is well made. It's made by people that are good at their job. And the reason I'm doing this doubly quick is because I intend on having another array. And I don't really see a reason not to right now. And if we do run into capacity issues, then we will cross that bridge when we figuratively get to it. First capacity problem, we don't have any smelters. Definitely not enough. I guess we should probably go to steel smelters at some point, right? And at that point, it's probably now. Steel plates and stone bricks? Nah. I barely have any stone, so I'm kind of afraid. I fear many things. Alright, there we go. Can't wait to get the robots. I cannot wait to automate this. Cannot. Okay, perfect. Don't have enough inserters. Yep, that makes sense. But now we technically have access to 10 million iron, which makes me happy. Okay. Inserters up here, there we go. All right. He thinks he's wealthy. He knows nothing. Hey, is it Michelle or Michael? I want to pronounce that right, but you're right. Not happy about it, but you're right. Hey, 10 million is quite literally an order of magnitude greater than the 100,000 we were suffocating ourselves with. So you got to take the victories you can get. At least I do. First one, Michelle. Okay, great. Perfect. I thought so. I have seen quite a few unique spellings of Michael though, so I just wanted to check. I have 500 million power. That's a lot of power. This is just actually easier. I don't know why I haven't been doing this the whole time. But how are you, Michelle? Hope you're doing. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the frankly ridiculous mess that you see on your screen. Dropped here against my will. That's the best way to find streamers, I found, is to be just walk away, you know, go make a coffee, come back, and suddenly someone is you know, assaulting you with terrible efficiency. Alright, I want this to be a double, this to be a double, and a perfect. Alright. I can't wait to get robots. We're so close to, like, we're so close to robots. I can feel it in the water. I can hear it in the air. It's just, we're just so very close. Also, if I'm going to be doing this, I should really be doing it like this, right? Like that. And then like this. That. Fantastic. Now we just need things to go into places. If someone is assaulting me, I want their efficiency to be poor. Yeah, you don't want someone who's efficient, who's good at assaulting you. I guess that's true. Ah, dear. Okay. Now, the real question here is, why have I done this to myself, and what should I do to fix it? I could Alt F4. That's an idea, because then I can't see it, right? Then I don't have to look at it anymore. Well, I could Alt F4. I genuinely, it's an option. It's an option I'm thinking about. Let's be responsible. Let's not do that. But I could. Alright, I guess what I'll just do is I'll take one of these. No, you can't? Damn it. They've seen through they call my bluff. I will take this, and I will do this. And then this. And then... I know this is bad, okay? And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm doing this to us, because I am here too. Like, I know it doesn't seem like it. I know it seems like, oh, he's doing, you know, he must be fine with this because he's playing the game this way. I'm sorry. I am. Sorry for all of us. Alright, so iron is being made en masse, which makes me happy. We need to get the oil moving, otherwise this is going to be sitting here for 2-minute stints. Did this fill up? Yes, it did. Amazing. Alright. We have plastic and sulfur. We need sulfuric acid for things. I remember that. I don't remember what for, but I remember seeing it and going, that's sulfuric acid, that is. It's somewhere in here. There's a lot of play pages. Alright, okay, here we go, I made it. Ah, yes, for batteries. I hate posterity, it's so fun having the last words. Very good. Well, I do want batteries because I want my oil pump plant place to not run out of power. That sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds great, even. Unsorted numbers are listed from 0 to 9 in order. Lies! Liar! Revenge of the Sith coded liar. Alright, what we need is engine units for blue science. We now have enough iron to make that possible. That's really what was stopping us, was the iron. So steel plates, iron, gear, and pipe. I do want more of this to be made. Should I just expand this? I guess the reason it's not being... The reason that this is backed up is simply because it's backed up. It's not because I need more chemical plants. Like, this is already at capacity. Like, I'm not making that much oil. Or I'm not making that much petroleum, sorry. So I should not expand it just yet. What I should do is get blue science being produced. That's what I should do. And that's what I will do. And that's what I can do. So I have a lot of things. So let us take some. Okay. I have taken some. Does anyone else currently ponder what society would be like if a base 12 system had survived instead of 10? Or wasn't there a... I thought there was a society, was it the Babylonians that had base 4? Well, there was one, like, ancient... Was it Mesopotamia? There was an ancient society that... Cheers, Steve. That did have some kind of base... like, weird base system. Like, I know base 12, but I think there was a base 4 as well. Chug? Alright, cheers. Honestly, probably a good call. I've not drunk enough water today. I know you have my best interests at heart. Probably. And not just for your own entertainment, right? That would be crazy. So... I need engines. And for engines, I need brains. It's literally just steel. Okay. And we have coal here, so we're fine. So I guess I'll split this off right here. I actually have steel. I have a lot of steel, but I should probably just make more, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with a little more steel. "60 seconds to a minute, and 60 minutes to an hour." Sumer is 60. Oh, the Sumerians? The Sumerians were the ones that did 60? Or, like, did, How did we come up with, like, hours and seconds and minutes? Right? Because I know, obviously, the Gregorian calendar... Is it the Gregorian calendar is the one that associate or builds in the extra, like, quarter of a day that we orbit the sun that isn't really easily accountable for otherwise? That's why we have leap years. But, yeah, where did we come up with, 24 hours, days, and all of that? It was the Babylonians or the Sumerians? I know that I'm in the right area, but I could be confusing their names. I feel like you probably are in the right area. It sounds about right. Hour time is the surviving remnant of non-10 base systems. Right. Because, really, if you... I mean, what is it? Base 6? Or base 12? Maybe it is base 12. Then. Because it would be 5 units. 5 units go into an hour, which kind of, I feel, makes sense to me, but that's probably just base 10 me speaking. I need steel. And for steel, I need furnaces. So let's get a couple of steel furnace going. Let's move these out of the way. They're actually not necessary either, hilariously enough. I totally knew that before I took them down, by the way. I wouldn't do something that... foolish. Alright. So I need this to be moved over a bit, actually. Like this. This should work. If we did use 12, there'd be more gross things. Pun intended this time. Very good. 12 times 12. We pun here. Alright, like that. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, and I'm sorry that I haven't found it yet, but I kind of like doing it like this. It kind of works, honestly. It kind of works quite well. That's insert or overkill? The best kind of kill is overkill. Final Fantasy X taught me that. I guess, yeah, if I'm doubling up, I should probably do just yellows then, huh? Alright, so we have steel. We have steel. Now what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? We need everything else. Pipes and gears. Hello? Who is this? We are out of bullet. We knew it would happen. Alright. Here we go. And it's that easy. I wish it was that easy in real life. I have a... My fence gate that my fence is attached to wasn't built properly because, you know... I guess, you know, home builders can just slap luxury on anything, but anyway, that's irrelevant. The fence gate doesn't have a post holding it up. That's what we think the problem is. And so it started leaning. And that means the gate won't open anymore. It's basically wedged shut. You don't even need to double up, really. Okay, well then, I believe you. And it's now wedged shut completely. We can't open the bloody thing at all. And we got a quote to fix it. Like to take the post out, the concrete post, put a new footer in, build the post back up, put the gate back on it. $1,400. I wish I could just get a little spanner and a screw wrench and just fix my wall. I would buy into that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? $1,400 for that. Suffice it to say, I'm sad about that. Alright, so we have steel. We should probably take the steel out. Crazy, I know. Well, actually, what else do we need? We need pipes and we need gears. So what we could do is actually just be really dumb, because we love to do that here. And then let's say this is our engine unit constructor, right? Let's just say that. Let's just say that. That's too close, obviously. Everybody knew that, except me. All right. This is where we make our engine units, and then we can just go like this. Now they are getting steel. How much steel does an engine unit need? Just one. Okay, cool. Then what we can do is we can make one of these and one of these. Like this. Like this. Like this. Now this doesn't really scale very well, or at all. Let's just see how this works. So we have gears, we have pipes, right? Pipes is the other thing? Yeah. Now, if this is dumb, feel free to tell me. But I kind of like it. Is there a reason this isn't being output? Can it not grab the pipes? Oh, yeah. No, this is dumb. This is dumb. Right. No, I am a fool, and I admit that. I do. Every now and then. Every now and then I will admit that I am a fool. So can I turn down the sound of miners? Ambient, wind, simulations, walking, game effects, miners. Mining. I need to turn down mining. Okay, there we go. Well, no, I feel dumb. It will pass. As soon as I'm done streaming, You will feel it. Intelligence will return, I promise. Alright, so I need a splitter. Number 3 didn't make any sense, but then I realized I was looking at the wrong thing and the number was indeed 2, as I had expected. How can I do this? Oh, it's simple. Let's make it complicated. I want... What am I missing moments? Yeah. I have all those literally all the time, in case you hadn't realized. In case it wasn't obvious. That's my life, actually. My whole existence is basically that. So what I want is... I want this. I want this. And I want this. And this. And then... like this. And then this. Don't actually need that, I can just do this. Perfect. Boom, boom. Wait, no, that's not enough space. It's fine, though, because I can just spread it out, right? Like this. Probably just yellow for this. The problem is that I can't scale this, and I'm being silly, right? That's what I'm doing. But really, I need it done. I need this to work. I need this to be functional. And so I guess, in that spirit, I should just do this. I just want to get it operational. That's really what I'm missing. We have pipes, we need gears. Gears are in here? Yes. Okay, now this should make iron, or this should make engines, and output the engines right here. We now have engines. Look at that. Okay, or we will have engines eventually. This is really slow. Assembly machine 2. Can I make more of those? I can. I can make a lot more. Good. Alright. This is going to be a really slow thing for engines, but hopefully I don't need that many for blue science. I need 2. I might need to make this properly then. Which means extending all of this over here, but I can do that. I can do that. I think we should do that. Okay. Alright, so let's think about how we would do this properly, right? Because what we want is we want pipes and gears. We want a lot of those, I believe, right? Because each engine needs... well, we need more pipes than we need gears. How many pipes do we make in a second? I guess come at here, right? This is the best place to look at this stuff. Pipe is in here. Alright, so we make 2 pipes a second. We make... I think about that in gears, right? We make 2 gears a second as well. So 2 pipes a second, 2 gears a second. We are making... engines. So we need half as many constructors of gears than we do pipes. And then we just need steel... which I think is also, we use 1 every few seconds, right? So we need... God, we barely need any pipes. 2 pipes every 10 seconds. So 1 every 5. We're making 2 pipes a second in each assembler, right? Each assembler is making 2 pipes a second. Yeah. So, this is making 2 pipes a second, so that's 6 pipes. That's 10 pipes every 5 seconds. Bloody hell. So one assembler of pipes can feed like a lot of these? I think so, like a lot of these. I think the same is true of gears then, right? I'm trying to do maths and I'm sorry. 1 gear every 10 seconds, 1 pipe every 5. Every 5 seconds we're making 10 pipes. So that means 1 pipe every 5. We're making 1 pipe every 5 seconds, just with 1 assembler. No, we're not making... We're making 5... Oh, shit. No. Alright. It takes 10 seconds to craft. We make 20 pipes in that time. That's a better way to think of it. Okay. That means I can have 10 assemblers making engine units? That's a lot. That's a lot of assemblers. Right. I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't know. I actually don't know. Steel plate is really, really, really slow. How fast is this? Work speed 2. Okay, so this we're making 1 every 8 seconds. And this needs 1 every 10. So this is fine. So basically 1 furnace per assembler. That's roughly what we want. Roughly. Sorry, maths is hard. Especially for me. So every 10 seconds we're making 20 gears. So we only need 1 assembler of each. So hilariously, this is more than enough. We just need way more of these. Is really the problem. What if I literally just double it for now? Or not double it, but just add 1 more. Which is actually definitely nothing close to doubling it. There we go. And then we can just have this output here as well. Okay, I think that'll work for now. We have engines. Don't look at it. Don't look too closely. It'll blind you. Okay, so we now have... I think everything we need for blue science. Sulfur, advanced circuits, engine units. We have engine units, we have advanced circuits, we have sulfur. Alright. So what we need to do is bring this up this way. Is this all backwards? No, it's the right way. We're doing fine. Yeah, we just need a lot of things. Many things are required. And all of them are beyond me. This foe is beyond any of you. Looks at maths book. Alright, other way. There we go. Alright, I figured it out. I solved it. I did it. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just have this down here, right? Like, literally right here. Alright, we now have all of this. And this. Okay. Now we need to create blue science. And blue science is just in an assembler, right? That's how we've been doing it down here? Yeah. And we definitely need all of the good assemblers. So let's make a few more. So, blue science. How much can we make per second? So it's like, it is just exponentially more. So we have 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 10 seconds, 24 seconds. So let's just run with 5 assemblers and hope that's good. Good. Great plan, everybody. I love it. Alright, so where do I want to put this? I think more oil refining up here makes sense to me. I think chemical stuff up there makes sense to me. We can put it here, and I think we should. So we should break off of here. Obviously not with a fast splitter, that's unnecessary. Break off here, and then break off here. Alright, fantastic. And then similar thing here. Alright, we now have everything coming down in rows. Probably too close, actually. Let's spread them out a bit. Forget about how much you have to space everything. Like this, and then like that. Because to be able to move stuff, you need space in this game. And I guess, you know, you could say that pretty much about any game, really, now that I think about it. Anyway. And what's great is, if we need to, we can turn this into underground belts eventually. Rotate it. Like that. Fantastic. Alright, great. We have everything we need. So now what I think we should do is put both of these onto our belt, since we have the ability to do that. And then we need our production area. How do we want to do this? We could just do it the way we've done all of these. I think we should continue the trend, right? Where we have one thing go up, one thing go around one way, one thing go around the other. I think that makes sense. And then output in the center. Like this. So this would be our output here. Like that. And then as far as input goes, we need kind of everything. How do you want to do this? Maybe I should have this going the other way. Like this. Because then I can split... Here. Well, this was easy because this was 1. This was also 1. This needed 3 inputs, so this was where it got complicated. So we just had one go around one way and one go around the other. Maybe that is just what we have to do. Why am I so bad at dragging the mouse sideways? Is this why I'm bad at Counter-Strike? I think it is. So we would just split this here. Right? Yes, damn. I was afraid of this. And then I would have these 2. So this comes in the center here, and then this one would go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Nope, stop, cease, desist. There's got to be a better way to do this, right? We definitely need more engine units, by the way. I need to redo this whole thing. This is also too close, I do believe. It is. There. That's what we need. Like here, maybe? Like this. No, wait, that's too close. Like this. And then we can just do this and that. Okay. I should probably come up with a better way of doing these, but for right now, this works. Well, works is a quite a strong word. But you know, it's something. And you see, this is the problem. This is the problem with this. There we go. We'll just swap them. Not hydrating? I have been. Cheers to you, Steve. Oh, it's just short, huh? I mean, I guess I need them in the center anyway, so it's hardly the end of the world, but it does feel like it. Like that. Okay. And then we'd come out of here like this. Blue science. Like this. Alright. It's terrible, but it happened. It exists. So this takes forever. We have nowhere near enough enough engine units. Like, this is somewhat helping, but also not helping at all. I want to keep some for me. I need to refactor this. So, I guess what I'll do is just rip it all down. Rip them all down. The roots run deep. I want to be able to have a ton of these. None of this is powered now, huh? Oh, we're getting close to running out of coal, and it's scary. It scares me. I am scared. We have space, so we can just use it. Like this. Okay. That is all of that. Let's zoom out a bit so I can hear myself think. Because I think very, very, very... with a very, very tiny voice. Okay, so... we make how much steel a second? We make... 1 steel, I think. Yeah, 1 steel every 16 seconds. With the faster ones, it is 1 steel every 12 seconds, I believe. And this needs, for engine units... there's somewhere in here, I know it. There's a car. Where's the engine units? Why am I so blind? Ah, here it is. Okay. For engine units, we need 1 steel every 10 seconds. So, each smelter roughly feeds this. Roughly, but not quite, because we're making 1 steel every 12 seconds in the steel furnace. Okay. So we need... I want to have 5 of these making these, and maybe let's make it 6 just for fun. I would need 1 every 12 seconds, so this is, I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd need 6 every 10 seconds, making 1 every 12 seconds. So how much is that? I would need slightly more than this. So let's just make it... let's just make it with 12, with 6 furnaces. 6 furnaces for 5, I think makes sense to me. Let's do that. So... could I have them feed off of the same belt on the inside? I bet you I could. Especially a fast belt. Oh, I don't have any more steel furnaces. I need stone bricks. Let's go get some. Alright, well at least we have solved the iron problem. This is good. Although it does look like we are out of iron. Is it because this is waiting here for 10 minutes? Or for 2 minutes? This has passed, so why are you not leaving? Ah, ore, that's why. Let's set it to 60 seconds as well. There we go. Alright, problem solved. Momentary problem, momentarily solved. I need stone bricks, which are here. Alright, perfect. Steel furnaces. Should probably automate this too, if we're being completely honest with you. Okay. But that's okay. We have 6 steel furnaces for 5 of these. I think that makes sense. Because now we're making 6 steel every 12 seconds, which means we're making 2 steel every 6 seconds. Which I think is roughly what we need for this. Because these smelt a little faster anyway. Oh wait, this is 1 every 8 seconds. Oh, because this is doubled. We're making 1 steel every 8 seconds, so actually we only need 5. Life is good. That makes life so much easier. Actually, if that's the case, maybe we should just do this then. Yeah, I have an idea. Three, four, like this? And then... this will... I guess I'll move them 1 further then. Perfect. Zoom out a bit so I can think. Like that. And then 1 output like this. Okay. Power holes. How do I turn the miners down? They're so loud. Walking environment. Sounds of machines and vehicles. Is that why it's so loud? Environment is machines. Oh, that explains why it's so loud. Ah, we solved the problem, chat. We did it. Alright, so now we have steel being made. And then down here, we cannot make what I was hoping to make. Okay, there's actually nothing underneath these, right? Basically. Basically, there's not much. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Actually, no, we won't. Let's not be foolish. Took you long enough. You're telling me. We need one thing of pipes and one thing of... Actually, if we only need one, we just do something like this, can't we? I keep dropping stuff because I just don't have enough room. Get this out of my pockets. Okay, perfect. Actually, again, if I only need one of each, couldn't I just do something like this? Like that? Pretty sure I could. Oh, that's too close, obviously. Like this. And then we want one making pipes and one making gears. And that'll be enough for all of these, I do believe. We need power. And then... I kind of want these to go on the same belt, right? Something like this. Like that. And then we want like this. Well, maybe not quite like this. I have a new plan. There we go. This is probably better. Okay, perfect. And then steel can be on this side. How am I doing this? Maybe like this. Like that. That's literally exactly the same thing. Except it's less in the way. And then I can just bring this through here and split it here. Oh, I don't need blues, do I? Can I make more regular inserters? I can. One. 3, 4, 5. Nope. There we go. Wait, it's actually going on there, really? How? This is why you don't build in enclosed spaces when you don't need to. Sure, I'm telling nobody anything they didn't already know. Also, where's the output of this going? It's a really valid question. I guess over here. Okay, there we go. Alright, we have engines again. There we go. Okay, engines. And we can expand this maybe a little bit if we wanted to. We can get like another couple of furnaces probably. Like that, and like that. Why is chat dead? It's a strange question to ask. Maybe everyone's just vibing. Everyone's just lurking. People are allowed. People are allowed to sit in dumbfounded silence while they watch me make some very questionable choices. I think that's a reasonable reaction, honestly. I'm playing a different game. Yeah, exactly. People have lives. I am not the sole part of everybody's existence, and I think that's perfectly okay. This isn't connected, huh? Okay, there we go. Problem solved. This should be enough pipes and gears, I think. Probably. If you're not making questionable choices, you're not playing it right for the first time. That is very true. How are you, by the way, Windfire? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a grand old time. I will say I do make some staggeringly questionable choices, though, all things considered. Alright, so we have this now. Delete that. For the time being, let's try to be a little bit efficient, maybe. Like this goes there, this goes here, then like that. Okay. Alright, we now have blue science. Now we just need to get it hooked up into here somehow. 4 blue science assemblers? Oh boy. No. 6. 6 blue science assemblers. And they're upgraded. It's definitely not enough. But it's enough to get me going up to drones. Because I need drones. Or is it too many? I have 32 and they are kind of okay. Okay, definitely not too many then. Alright, good. Good. I'm glad that we cleared that up really quick. I want blue science here. I really do. There's no better way of getting science into labs, right? As far as I'm aware. I don't think. Oh, I'm out of regular belts. That's a problem. Let's go get more. I think I have my little box right here. Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay. Give me this. Ah. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get through all of these, but then I know how long this is. I don't know why I keep fooling myself into thinking it's not that. It's thinking it's shorter, or thinking it's longer than that. Alright, give me all of these. Like this. Perfect. Actually, right here, right? Yeah. Chop that down, chop that down, chop that down. Okay. And... Alright, take all the science packs out of my pocket, please. Thank ya. Oops. Well, take them out of my pocket and immediately put them back in. Thank ya. There are several ways to get them in. I can think of two off the top of my head. One's extremely cursed and the other uses some interesting mechanics. I feel like mine is extremely cursed, so at least I've gotten that figured out. I have the cursed edition. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 there. And then I can just have this come down right here. Blue science. She blinded me with science. All right. Science. The way you did it makes it... Oh, there's more cursed ways to do it? Okay, good. I guess at least I'm not the most cursed. Not sure if mods Disco Science is a very popular cosmetic one. Oh, okay. Does it turn them all into little disco balls? Because I'm down for that. I mean, obviously, this segment back here isn't really valuable. It's not really doing all that much for me, I don't think. But hey, I'm still doing it this way, so. Take them out of my pocket. Out of my pocket, I say. Alright, well, I'm researching now. I want to unqueue drones. Drones. Research drones. Drones? Building. Drones. Worker robot speed. Okay. Robotics. Okay. Unqueue. Alright, so I need electric engine. And I need lubricant. And I need advanced oil processing. And then lubricant. And then engine. And then robotics. And then construction robotics. My god, do we have a long way to go. Change the color of the electric arc to change based on the science packs currently being used. Words. Good. No, I think you communicate. Here, the point of words is to communicate a message, and I have received and understood. So as far as I'm concerned, those were good words. My more advanced body use 20 blue science assembly machine 3s with beacons. Oh yeah, I haven't looked into modules at all. I've kind of been ignoring their existence, and I'm okay with that. Let's carry on with our life. I'm pretending they don't exist. That's intelligent, right? Now I'm curious how you're going to get the other 3 sciences into that lab setup. No. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to be curious about that, actually. No, it's fairly easy, because, you see, well, I just need to get him in here. If I can get them in here, I can pass this way, and if I get them in here, I can pass this way. So if I can just have like a line, if I can just be like, hey, science, go that way, and then also this way. I haven't figured that bit out yet. Don't talk to me. Then I can just like shove it in the side, and everything's fine. Because I can. Have you ever had a dream that you could, that you wish? There you go. All right, so blue science exists, and I'm not upset about it, but I'm not happy. Give me those. What now? Really, we just wait for robotics, right? That's the not intelligent thing to do. Let's get some coal. Modules use a lot of power, so it's good if you forget them. For now, at least. Yeah, that was kind of my thought process behind it. Was I don't want to deal with that, and that was the entire thought. I'll be completely honest with you. Okay, so we should now be making things, and those things should be using oil. We've used 1,000? Yes, we have. We've used 1,000. Okay. Great. I love this. Right, I am a little too pleased with this setup right here, but I love it. Like, look, if I build this, I love this little blueprint design because I can just stack them on top of each other, and they'll never they'll never interact. Like they can be their own little segments that I can just put wherever. Like I could put this right here, like this, and it's just flawless. Everything's perfect. Like, oh, I just stack them upwards and downwards into the sun. Bots will also use a lot of power, so expansion of power is advised. Yeah, is there any better power? I mean, I assume, because I have seen with my little eyes, I spy with my little eyes some uranium. Ah, that was loud. Oh god, I'm now dead. Oh, and I'm scared of dying. Oh, that was loud. But yeah, I have seen uranium, which is great. Let's get all of this out of here, and then out of the way. Use solar. Oh yes, of course, solar. Solar exists. We could do that. We could do solar. Alright, so this is getting all of the iron. You were correct to say that this iron is not enough. So you're saying I should have 2 trains of iron. Should I just have 1 train that only does iron and doesn't worry about oil? That oil processing setup is nice. But what about second breakfast? It's basically what you just said to me, Windfire. But you're probably right. I don't know. You make a valid point that I don't want to think about right now, actually. I guess I could just do another train with more ore in it. Because apparently this just churns through it so fast. How much power do I have? Valid question. Not enough. Our absolute peak was 12 megawatts. We can make 16, so we are not out of power, but we're not flush with it either. Also, I want to make batteries. Let's get sulfuric acid set up. You will have to think about it in about 10 minutes or so. Well, I mean, you say that, but you don't have any evidence. It's not like if I look in here and I go here, I see that I'm actively researching advanced oil processing. You don't get to say that to me. Water and crude oil. Takes 2 things, huh? I'll rip this all apart. No, we'll probably be fine. We'll just make a better version. We'll just do a better one. But actually, you know what? Unfortunately, as much as I wish it weren't the case, that's probably going to have to be a next week problem. That's next week's Polar's problem. Hey, next week, Polar. Good luck, lol. Alright. Research will take about 10 minutes. Yeah, it will. No, you're not wrong. Why can't I hear music? Okay, are you hearing music or not? Why is the music going to the wrong place? I swear, every time I connect a new audio thing to my thing, everything goes wrong. Open sound settings. Choose your output device. Why is it defaulting to this? I thought I have a default. I thought I set a default, and that default was supposed to be voice meter. Alright, I'm going to take a second and fix this. Hold on. It's very important. I don't hear music? Yeah, you and me both. Alright, you know what? I'll fix this next time. Just imagine that there's music. Actually, you know what we can do? We can do this, and then I'll do this. Music! And while we do that, I'm going to find someone to raid, because I've been raided by a few very, very delightful people. Thank you again, Burgers and Fries. Thank you again, Masakai, as well. Thank you, Warbite, for the follow as well. I'm going to raid out to somebody else who's playing Factorio. Bear with me a moment. While I furiously type. Alright, let's see who we got here. Let's see who we got. First time finishing Space Age. I don't know if I want to jump into Space Age, but we could. First full playthrough. Here we go. No power, no party. Twitch is a terrible website, isn't it? Like, I can't see what I'm looking at. How do you find streams on this channel, on this website? Everything is terrible. Goodbye, good night. Good night, Steve. Good night, Windfire. I am going to raid. You know what, there's a multiplayer stream. Let's raid them. Robot 40. Let's raid them. Is that correct? It is. Alright. We will raid them! If you want to use the raid message, go ahead. If you don't, that's also perfectly fine. Thank you again, everybody, for sticking around. I know you don't have to after a raid, but you chose to. And I appreciate that a lot. And thank you for all the advice as well, because obviously Factorio is a deeply complicated game, and I need all the help I can get. But yeah, we're going to be back next week with more Factorio. We're going to be back tomorrow with more of our Civilization 6 playthrough with Ryan. We randomized everything, and we are maybe approaching either victory or death. Either Ryan defeats the entire world with spears, or I enlighten the entire world with scorpions. We'll see which one happens. And then once we've done that, we will randomize even more things, including the actual game mode we're playing. And there's a Civilization 6 Battle Royale, so better hope we don't get that. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you again, everybody. Very much appreciated it. Have a fantastic rest of your evenings. Enjoy Brobe 40 playing with their friend, and I shall see you all next time.